受到现代航海科技的影响，波利尼西亚传统航海知识曾经几乎要失传。在1970年代，夏威夷开始致力于复振航海智慧，依循古法建造了一双双桅大船，命名为Hokule'a。Hokule'a号在太平洋上穿梭航行，复振传统知识。从2014年开始，Hokule'a号又再度启程，计划要航行到26个国家，串联不同的族群，也宣扬对海洋的保育。以下这则报道带您跟着Hokule'a号航向世界。
7,000 years ago, the first really oceanic people came out of China, and it came out of Taiwan. 1,000 years after that, spreading through the Pacific Islands in Melanesia, even in Indonesia. Then you get to Polynesia, this oceanic country bounded by Hawaii in the north and New Zealand in the southwest, and Rapa Nui in the east. 10 million square miles, 600 times more water than this land, biggest country on earth, bigger than Russia. And it was discovered by these extraordinary people. And I say extraordinary because you could argue that they were really the astronauts of our ancestors. They were the greatest explorers on the face of the earth.
这些不可思议的探险家，不用任何现代航海所需的仪器设备，就完成这趟伟大的旅行。完全仰赖和风、浪潮以及星星之间的紧密关系。然而，随着时代洪流的推进，现代航海科技的影响，传统仰赖星象和自然的航海知识与实践，在夏威夷几乎要失传。幸好，在被称为夏威夷文艺复兴时期的1970年代，有一群人设立了玻里尼西亚航海会社，旨在复振这项古老的智慧。
And then there was a visionary, a painter, an historian, an artist that lights the match of an idea and says, I'm going to build a voyaging canoe. I'm going to sail it back to Kahikinoe, to a place of my ancestral homeland, 2,400 miles away, the longest ancestral ocean passage ever.
My own personal interest was in rebuilding what I saw to be the central object of Polynesian culture. Why central? Because were it not for that object, there would be no Polynesians today, right? So how central can you get? I zeroed in on those features of canoe design, which by their wide distribution throughout Polynesia must have been the most ancient. One night I had been out looking at stars and I had a dream, so I was looking at Arcturus and it suddenly got brighter. I woke up and saw Arcturus, Hokule'a, so I wrote down Hokule'a. 1975, we launched. I took it around the islands on its maiden voyage. It was a feeling of triumph in getting it into the water. And she looked so beautiful on the water. It was just as most of us had envisioned. People just came and sat all around and just looked at the canoe. They didn't ask to come aboard. They didn't make a great noise. They just came and sat and looked at the canoe all day long, well into the night. They were communicating with the canoe. The canoe was saying something to them.
There was this one guy. He kept looking down at me. He put his hand out and said, I think you belong on this boat. Come. And I did. I reached up, I grabbed his hand, he pulled me on the canoe, and I've been on ever since.
A great deal was being said that those guys aren't going to get that canoe built. We got it built. And they said, that canoe won't sail. Well, we sailed it. And then they said, well, it won't go to Tahiti.
Raindrops, they hamper my vision, falling down in cutting incision.
在1976年5月1日，Hokule'a号展开了它史诗般的航程，2500英里的旅程，一路从夏威夷航行到大溪地。
Star of gladness. Raindrops, they hamper my vision, falling down and cutting incision.
在海上航行31天之后，Hokule'a号在超过17000位大溪地人的欢呼声中，缓缓驶进大溪地的Hokule'a港。这艘大船就好像波利尼西亚所有海上古老传说的苏醒，再度活生生地重现在世人眼前。从夏威夷到大溪地的航线再度被开启，也搅动了所有波利尼西亚人的心，激起阵阵涟漪。
Couldn't keep people up, so they just kept on climbing on. And you know, the people on board were like the mayor, the governor, and his wife, and all the kids. We couldn't keep the kids off. And everybody's dancing.
回到夏威夷，毫无疑问的，Hokule'a号重新激发了人们对航海的热情，以及对古老智慧的探索。
It gave us a kind of hope that the beauty of our culture, the wisdom of our ancestors, could lead us out of this great deficit that we had fallen into.
In myself, there was that deep desire to learn navigation, to know who I am by knowing where I come from. Just the sheer adventure of being a part of something special like sailing Hokule'a.
在接下来的30年，Hokule'a号在太平洋上穿梭航行，足迹遍及萨摩亚、东加群岛、拉罗汤加岛以及纽西兰。在1999年，甚至抵达地球上最偏远、最与世隔绝的岛屿拉帕努伊。25年的光阴，重新学习传统导航以及航海知识，也促进了波利尼西亚人民的重新凝聚，更激发了人们重新复振其他文化实践的决心，包括语言、舞蹈和传统艺术。
As the Hawaiian culture is re-emerging, rediscovering, re-strengthening, that's not a common story around the world. That is a story that is unique. There are cultures and languages that have been lost every single day across this planet.
Hokule'a 号如此独特的复振和疗愈的能力，引领着它进行下一波的伟大航程，将会横跨超过46000海里，在超过80个港口停靠，造访26个国家。
I mean, the worldwide voyage began as an idea. It came from our teachers from the past. It's about bringing community together around common values which we believe in, whether it's culture, whether it's protection of the oceans, whether it's about making sure we have mechanisms to teach leadership to young people.
We wouldn't be here today if our ancestors didn't figure out how to live in balance with their environment and with these islands. There is a lesson in going back to traditional practices and finding some way of bridging the gap between what is modern and ancient and making life livable and healthy and safe.
Success would be when we see young people that are strong, that are grounded in who they are as Native people, and frankly, everybody's native to this earth. And being willing to go and stand up and do what's right for the planet.
This is a critical time for us. A lot of people are realizing that because of things that we've done to the planet, to our oceans, the land in the past, that just affects our ability to have oxygen to breathe. And so it's not limited to somebody in Hawaii. It affects everybody that breathes. Along with building better relationships with people around the world who have the same desire to take care of our planet, our island Earth, we're part of a movement.
I mean, the journey of the worldwide voyage is all about learning in just infinite, extraordinary ways. Every one of us that will be participating go as students, and that when we come home, the journey doesn't end. In some ways, it just begins.